Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Clearview Ice Arena for today's Division IV College Hockey East matchup between the St. Vincent Bearcats and the Robert Morris University Colonials. I'm Cadeyn McCrory. Alongside me for the first time on stream as a broadcaster this time, Miss Brianna Medved. Bree, welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
A little nervous here at first, but just like every commentator that comes in next to me, it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment period, but hey, we'll get through it, right?
Yes, I'm excited.
But from what we've seen from this Colonial squad last Saturday, with an absolute beatdown of Worcester,
Yes.
9-2 or 9-3, something along those lines.
9-2.
Yeah, but Crawford Bosak has 4 goals in the first period. Worcester's goalie gets hurt, and they put Andrew Keelan, our own goaltender, for them for a second. But RMU gets their first win since St. Vincent last year. They fell to St. Vincent earlier in the week, and now St. Vincent is back one more time to try to clean sweep these Division IV Colonials, and they're not going to go down lightly. If there's anything I know about them is they're relentless. And after that win from Worcester, the motivation is absolutely going through them at full speed.
Yeah, I think the energy is super high, and everyone seems to have a good attitude for tonight, so I'm excited to see what they can pull together.
For the Colonials, it seems to be that Jared Hernandez, number 31, in the solid blue helmet, will get the start for them. Backing up Ethan Lyons and Keegan Mackey. Mackey's first time being drafted, the younger brother of Kevin Mackey of the Division I squad. As St. Vincent is going to collect their pucks together, RMU seems ready to go. Down there's Nick Peltz. he did your PA announcing last time.
Yeah, that was good. He did a good job.
I thought he did too. I told him to use nicknames, but he only did West Virginia's, and then Austin went ahead and did your guys' nicknames that I gave to him before. He kind of messed it up, but that's his fault.
Everyone was in a good mood after that. They liked it.
Yeah, I will do it again for your next home game. He wasn't too sure of it at first, but I'm like, no, it'll be a fun touch.
Becknado.
Becknado. Come on, Austin. How do you mess that up? Austin McLean down there, the PA man for tonight's contest. I heard possibly that your netminder, Miss X Martinez, might do some PA work.
I hope so. She'd make it fun, too.
I hope she would. I know Sid probably won't do it, but X might, which would be kind of cool.
Get the energy up a bit.
First, we're going to meet St. Vincent.
And now your starting lineups. First for St. Vincent. At forward, number 17, Anthony
Anthony
Ashbaugh.
Ashbaugh, number 17, forward for St. Vincent. First time seeing him here. Colt McCutcheon, the captain, 33 in black.
At forward, number 81, Jacob Holtzman.
Jake Holtzman, one of the leading scorers for the Bearcat squad, an alternate captain.
Number 5,
Anthony Rendulic, one of the superstar defensemen of this Bearcat squad.
4, Hunter Bergman.
And then Hunter Bergman as well, good two-way presence.
And in goal, number 30, Shane Stone.
Stone played last time against the D4 Colonials, only gave up, I believe, 2 goals against.
Coached by Brett Martz.
And now to the right of us to meet our Colonial squad.
And now the starting lineup for your Colonials under the direction of head coach Ryan Hughes.
Or as they like to call him, Coach Bumps.
6, Devin
Devin
Lamongo.
Lamago, starting for the Colonials, a freshman.
13, Mitchell Klein.
Mitchell Klein got his first goal against Worcester.
15, Owen Romano.
Owen Romano, another freshman for it. So 3 freshmen to start for Coach Bumps.
Wolf.
Braden Wolf, defenseman.
On defense, number 19,
Chris
Chris Nemeth.
Nemeth, the captain of this Colonial squad. Good to see him back on the ice.
Jared Hernandez.
And then the netminder, Jared Hernandez. And now, if I do see him correctly down there, Bree, do we have a Tucci sighting?
Yes.
Oh,
It's going to be a good night.
Tonight's referees are Ian McLean and Max McCrory.
As McLean's older brother doing the refereeing here tonight. And now, everyone's favorite part of the broadcast, it's Tucci time.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you're
So we're going to send it down to him and his beautiful voice for our rendition of the national anthem.
by Army's own, Mr. John Tucci.
Wish everyone all the best tonight. Have a great game tonight. Remember the friendships you have with each other, you have for a lifetime. Good luck in this game, you and your families. And a blessed Thanksgiving next week for all of your families in many ways. We pay tribute to our American flag and the stars and stripes. And the little flags that all of you are holding. Every flag that you're holding right now
As always, the great John Tucci providing his great voice here for the Colonial faithful to get things going here on this Wednesday night. Not a common night for some RMU hockey. We saw some Thursday action 2 weeks ago with the Colonials and Crimson Hawks, and now a very odd Wednesday game here, Bree.
It's a good way to keep the week moving.
It is. It's not, I mean, usually I have the Thursday show to kind of cap off the weekend pretty much here to be like, yeah, we got a game Friday, game Saturday. No, my whole schedule's now thrown off because of this Wednesday game. The Coach Bub's getting his team here together for one last countdown. Also, the puck's still on the ice. Equipment manager Andrew Keel not doing his job, which is a surprise to absolutely no one here in the broadcast booth.
Oh, here he goes.
Yeah, there he is, on his way, looking like, looking snazzy in his suit, grabbing some pucks. But Chris Nemeth, the captain, out for the game against Worcester. Back in tonight. Definitely a presence that was missed on that Colonial ice. Only running with 5 defensemen. Now make it 6 here with him back in the lineup with the Wolf. All right, here we go. St. Vincent is going to win the draw to get things going. Behind the net, picked up by Bergman. Sends it around. Past the Bearcats forwards. Picked up by Wolf, who will move it forward now. Rendelik, pressured hard by Klim. Rendelik tried to go for Ashbaugh. Goes all the way now down to Wolf. Plays it along the boards. Off a couple of skates, including Romano's. Picked up by Lamago, and who will throw it in. Rendelik throws it along the wall. All the way down to Wolf. Wolf looking, throws it over to Nemeth. Sending it down. Colonial defense, offense, try to get a couple changes on. Rendelik plays it over his defense partner. Now up to Holtzman. Through the middle, bouncing, picked up by McCutcheon. Colton McCutcheon streaking in, shot loose in front. Hernandez takes that one away. Nate Barr, first line for the Colonials now out here, moves it through the middle, off the stick of Carter Bosong. Now it's Rendelik. Sends it up. The Bearcats move forward. Good stick by Zach Page to take away the damage. All the way down it goes, and that'll be a Colonial icing. Not much offense to get things started here. I mean, they need a youth out there, two-way player. Take it up yourself. You said that you're not confident in your abilities. I mean, last game for you.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there. It's gonna happen against Ohio State Sunday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Off stream.
Yep.
The face-off Barr tries to win it back. He does gain possession of it. Intercepted by the Bearcats, moving around and scores. An early goal here for Zach Motil to make it 1-0 Bearcats, only a minute and 19 seconds into the game. Did you see that? Was that like a backhand shovel?
Yeah, one around the net. Looks. I'm not sure if he squeezed it close side or far side, but got all the way around the back.
Regardless, Colonials down early in this one off a Zach Motil goal. Also back on the ice, Zach Rodilla, someone who was out during the last Colonials game. Now the other way, 2-on-2. Connolly the assist. Motil moving it forward. Tied up with the stick was Page against his man, Logan Connolly. Moving up with the Colonials. Bosong through the middle. Has Bosak, who sends it in. Bosak 4 goals against Worcester, all in the first period. No icing there against the Colonials. And now Zach Rodilla will move it forward. Rodilla walks in and dancing. Shot and scores. Nice little dangle move from Zach Rodilla, who puts that one home. And within a matter of seconds, the Bearcats make it 2-0.
I think the big thing to focus on right now is keeping defensive position in this game. Just work on the small things in the D zone. Don't let them pass you.
It was the same way for them against the Bearcats last time around, where they just came out soaring, and the Colonials had to play catch-up from that on. It is Wolf firing it along the boards. Has his man in stride. It's Zach Connolly getting bodied against the Clearview bench. Rodilla's goal unassisted. Wolf to Nemeth. Throws it up the boards. Lytle fighting for it. The alternate captain, 21 in white. Back to Wolf. Throws it around to Nemeth. Has Lytle, and he's going to carry it up through the middle. Lytle Gets the zone. Lost it in his skates after Bearcats were on him. Lytle has to touch up now, but the puck rolls in the Colonial favor. Julius Rubin throws it in. He's going to get a line change. It's Bergman. Up the boards to Mike Rodella, past his stick. Dennis Callan for the Colonials collects it. Through the middle, tried to go for McFarland. Off his stick, no icing. Rendelik around the boards. Now the other way comes Dino Capizzoli. Callanan takes that away, plays it to Page. Tried to go for McFarland, just past him. Capizzoli working in, shot and scored. Right over the blocker, and Dino Capizzoli makes it 3-0. That was a nice shot.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. Far side.
Not much you can really do on that one.
Yeah, like I said before, just making sure the players get the body before they get to the net. A lot easier said than done, though. So
It'll be Peltz on the draw for this fourth line unit. Forward to Holtzman, fires just wide. McFarland takes a tumble. Blocked, and now moving forward with it. All the way in it goes. The defense moving forward with it now. All the way back, picked up by Devin Barrett. Both teams changing. Barrett firing off a body of Callanan. Barrett another shot loose in front. Almost put in by the Bearcats. Off a couple of bodies, including Bosong. Bearcats push it and move it forward once again. Picked up by Callanan. Up the boards, has Bosong, hits off his stick. Off the pad, Bosong picks it up, moves it forward. Bosong tried to dangle Rendelik, taking it away. Rendelik around the net. Through the middle, all the way down. Out of the net comes Hernandez. Never mind on that. Antonellis picks it up and throws it to Riffner. Riffner stretched past the Bosack, couldn't hit his stick. Down low it goes again. Now picked up by the Bearcats, and they go the other way. Connolly, good stick lift from Mitchell Klim. Riffner through the middle, wasn't kept alive though. All the way down it goes. RMU moves forward once more. Bosack couldn't put it in. Back to the defense, moving forward with it. It's Riffner. Riffner walks in, shot sails over the head of Stone. Rebound, Riffner fighting for another shot, but the net comes off. And we'll get a stoppage. The one big offensive play here, Bree. And of course the net comes off.
I think that all started a couple of minutes ago with Nick Peltz. Just took it down deep, drove hard, and then they seemed a little bit off guard, and it stayed like that for a while.
On the draw, trying to move it forward. Back to the point, shot through traffic, loose in front, and put home. The Colonials strike here. It's Devin Lamago with, I believe, his first of his career, and the Colonials get on the board. There's a nice play in front. Lamago just puts home the loose change and
Posted up in the right spot.
They always say put shots in front of the net and just wait for the juicy rebound. And Lamago was right there. Colonials with new life here. Moved all the way down to Wolf. Wolf fighting for the neck, throws it across off sticks. Back to the point, fired, sails wide to Hernandez. Thrown on net, bouncing around. Nemeth plays it away. Now the other way, 2-on-1. Picked up by Klim, fires it across to Romano just off of his stick. Up the boards to Necht. Goes all the way to Nemeth. Nemeth tried to find the trailing man all the way down for an icing. Colonials tried to make a line change, but referee right on the case on that one. So all the way down, we will roll. Is now a face-off in the defensive zone here for the Colonials. Back goes to Nemeth, tries to throw it forward off sticks, kept alive. Moving in, Romano tries to push it forward. And the defense for the Colonials, offense trying to change as well. Lytle throws it into open space. Bergman was right there. Bergman throws it back in. Nemeth up the board to intercept the pass, moving forward. One-time shot sails over the head of Hernandez. Down low it goes. Through the middle, streaking against Holtzman. Backhand attempt over the net of Hernandez. Colonials trying to push it up, still kept alive by McCutcheon. Wolf throws it up. Rendelich keeps it alive. Down low it goes. Top of the circle, spinning off his Capizzoli. Another shot and a save by Hernandez right into the chest.
I think the Colonials look really good in the D zone right now. I feel like they were able to establish more of a box position down there. So doing a good job keeping them outside more.
To the face-off to the right of Hernandez here. Peltz couldn't win it back. Takes an awkward bounce behind the net. Couldn't settle. Was Antonellis. Loose in front. Peltz clears the damage. Barrett tumbles. Trying to fight for it. Using his feet there. McFarland in to help. Along with Weinstein. Weinstein gets taken down. Now over to Zach Radilla along the far boards. Radilla poked away by Hernandez. Riffner pokes it to the point. Shot. Sticked away by Hernandez. Antonellis hits. Throwing it hard up, kept alive. Shot, but offsides were the Bearcats. As Barrett thought he had an open chance. Bearcats guilty, and outside it goes. The Colonials, these last couple minutes, like you said, Bree, they seem to be finding their defensive positioning a lot better.
Yeah, just main focus is to slow it down and everything normally falls into place.
Face off one forward, moving in is Moyer. Moyer shot right into the chest, and Hernandez makes the stop. An easy save it seemed like for him, as the player put it right into his chest, and goalies 10 times out of 10 are going to say thank you for that. One forward. Back to the point now. Barrett firing off sticks, still loose in front. Hernandez makes the stop. Moyer tried to go for next. Picked off. Now working the other way are the Colonials. Through the middle. Open pass put in by Bosong. Good pass from Nate Barr. Along the boards, Mike Radilla. Good body check from Bosak as the Bees line out here. Bosak's going to pick it up. Bosak dangling, working in, shot, and a save by Shane Stone. We'll get a stoppage with the Colonials. Another great chance.
We look really good right now, completely different than the first couple minutes of the game already.
St. Vincent also down a man. 53, Luca Rosado out for this one. One of their key factors in their last game against the Colonials. I believe he had a goal and a couple assists. So also without him, that shortened bench is not ideal for this Bearcat squad. As a shot from Callanan hits off a stick. And now moving forward is the captain, McCutcheon. McCutcheon with speed. Gets around Page. Page bodies him off. McCutcheon in front off of Callanan. Gets his stick lifted, and McCutcheon regains. Page behind his own net, picks it up. Fires it along the glass, bouncing. Kept alive. But the Colonials still struggling to get this puck out. Fire it up once more. No one home except for the Bearcat defense of Bergman. Off a stick. Bouncing through the middle. And now corralled by Capizzoli. But Mitch Klim gets back and throws it hard along the wall. Rendelich keeps it alive, bounces it to himself. Down low, Page picks it up, fires it up. Rendelich right there, juggling it. And makes a massive hit there on Klim. Radilla walking in, shot and saved by Hernandez. You gotta see the puck skills on 5 and Black have been on full display already.
Yeah,
He kept alive that one with a nice little one juggle, and then the next time it comes to him with a nice double juggle and passing it down the wall.
He snuck a nice slash to 13's face behind McLean's back, too.
He did. Not afraid to get physical. Back to the point, fired a shot, sails wide of Hernandez. Circling with it is Motil. Moves it forward to Radilla. Referee says offsides. So the referee will pick up, and then we will go outside the zone here. We gotta see those skills from you on defense when you're trying to keep pucks in. Promise it for the next home game?
Yes.
Do one,
Yes.
just at least one. Off a stick of Rubin, into the zone, no icing there. Devin Barrett throws it up, tying up the stick, moving forward with it was Connolly. But the Bearcats collect, lost in the skates. Colonials touch up and now getting a chase off of Zach Connolly. Rubin hits it off his stick, moves it towards the net stone, pokes it free. To the point, thrown back in. Antonellis now has to retreat. Bearcats have 3 coming the other way. Connolly in front, a good stick, but Hernandez reads it perfectly and gets the stoppage. It was a good look for St. Vincent on that breakout.
Good look, but a better save.
Hernandez, their a somewhat shaky start, has done a phenomenal job
Yeah.
preventing any more chances for this Bearcat squad. One by the Bearcats around the net. Loose in front, picked up, tried to get it out with the Colonials. Rendelik, man of the hour, standing right there. Kept alive by Bergman. Hits himself along the wall. Tristan Moyer through the middle. Left for Lamago, the goal scorer, and he'll push forward. Over the head, and down he'll go. Leaves it for Romano in front, off of Stone. Mitchell Necht gets it out, but the captain, Nemeth, was sitting right there. Back and forth the puck seems to go. Bergman shoving it in. Wolf hits him along the wall. Wolf around the wall to Nemeth. Tried to go for the man creeping forward, which was Klim. And then thrown in. And Bosak lost in his skates. He had a chance. But recovering was Bergman of the Bearcats, moving forward now to Mike Radilla. Radilla, shot, sails wide of Hernandez. Trying to keep it alive, Bearcats couldn't do so. They get the zone and enter again, but a nice stick from Riffner prevents that one. Riffner down to chase. Gets bodied around the net. Now has to get back as that puck's going to sail into the stands, and we'll get a stoppage. The lucky fan almost had a souvenir, but he has to give the puck back, which is sad. No souvenir today, sir. I'm sorry. Bars unit on the draw. Couldn't win it. Rendelik throws it up to Capizzoli. Bodied by Bosak. Bearcats in to help. Also was Nate Barr. Rendelik around the wall. Holtzman fires it up. Past the stick of the Colonials. Barr collects and has to move backwards with it. Pushes it forward. No one home. All the way down. It goes off the netting. Now up to Bosong. Couldn't corral. Riffner tried to leave it off. Bearcats with another attempt. Using the stick was Hernandez. Bearcats playing it down low. One of the new faces, Vince Amatucci, who is normally a goaltender for this team, out here on skates today, which is a little weird to see, honestly. Bosak tried to fire it up, hits off a couple of sticks. Almost a lucky chance for the Bearcats if that rolled on net. Riffner skates through bodies. He has speed, he's going to take it up. He has Bosak. Bosak tried to get Riffner in stride, couldn't quite do so. Zamatucci fires it through the middle. Off a Holtzman stick, count and couldn't corral. Hernandez will leave it off for him. Callan to Barr. Moves it forward for Weinstein. McFarland couldn't get there. Pelt steps on the ice now to finish a line change. Rudillo tried to walk Callan in. Couldn't quite do so. Bearcats moving around with it. Behind the net. Page bodies his man. He gets taken down. Back to the point. Shoveled low. Shot. Sails wide to Hernandez. Back to the point to Rendelik. Through bodies and somehow stopped by Hernandez. Bodies in front. I don't even know how he saw that.
I think the communication right now is really great. I mean, I can hear everyone talking. Everyone's covering for each other. They look really good in the D zone right now.
Communication's obviously a big part of the game. And you would know. You're the captain of the women's squad, Bree. So you know how big communicating in the defensive zone is, because
As a defenseman, too, yes.
that too. And you want your offense to help you.
Yeah, all the
You're going to be
time.
stranded by yourself. Because you have people on your team like Haley Whitaker next to me who won't back check. Oh, she's going to be so mad when she goes back to listen to that. Anyway, down in front, Bearcat shot. Bergman throws it behind the net. McFarland picks it off, tries to get it out, kept alive by Bergman. Down low to Connolly. Pass Nemeth. To the point to Renwick. Shot. Sails wide, tried to go for a stick. Bergman has to skate over, he does. It'll roll behind the net for Nemeth to collect and throw it over the boards. Bearcats waiting patiently, back to the point to Renwick again. Shot. Shouldered away. Connolly. Circling. Tries to move it through traffic. McFarland pokes it forward. McFarland got a chance. He gets the line and pokes it free. Oh, McFarland had another step on that. My goodness, that was a breakaway. Romano tried to leave it off for Klim. Now a 2-on-2 the other way. It's Zach Rudilla dancing in. Backhand. And right into the chest of the netminder. Hernandez with a beautiful stoppage of play here. 4:48 to go. A quick moving period.
Yeah, I feel like the pace definitely changed also. RMU looks very different than when they first got out here.
They do. It's a little bit of a revenge game after the last time these two squads met. After St. Vincent took complete control of it as that faceoff won and immediately ends up on the stick of Hernandez. I'm not going to say that the next time, or I said the last time these two played that 9-2 was not pretty much a score that tells the story of this one. And now saying 3-1, once again, doesn't really tell the story. Page tries to fire it up. Defense was sitting right there with Devin Barrett and the Bearcats. Callanan to Romano. Back to Callanan. Fires it up, gloved by Barrett, who gets pushed it in. Romano finishes his check. Shot, sails wide off the stick of Tristan Moyer. Back to the point, Amatucci lost his footing. Callanan tries to push it forward. Necht. Trying to get a shot off, passes it to the circle, off a stick, and out of play it goes. So now a fresh puck is needed. Shout out to Alexia Martinez for providing that puck.
Good representation of the women's team here tonight.
So much of you. We got you in the booth. We got Haley next to us on camera. We have Sid Spazzolo and X Martinez down there working the penalty box.
Half the team.
Yeah, that's half the team right there. Then the other half, I think, might be, I don't know, maybe. If you are, definitely comment something if you are watching. Because that shot hits off Hernandez. Page hits his man. Working through, shot saved by Hernandez. Moving forward is Rubin. Rubin, with speed, skates it down. Walking through. Nice check from Zach Connolly. Callanan throws it in. Stone collects. Connolly was chasing, so he'll hold and cover. Zach Connolly, you can tell the wheels are moving on him. I mean, that's the same way for also Chris Connolly, also the boyfriend of Haley Whitaker.
I don't think the wheels ever stop on the Connollys. I've known them for a long time, and they're some of the fastest skaters I've ever seen.
There's only one thing that can stop a Connolly. You know what that is? The boards. Or a body. Pretty much the boards, though. Because they are so fast.
Yes, they are.
Bearcats throw it forward. Dancing in on a breakaway shot. And a nice save for Hernandez to take away that chance. Zach Motil was looking for his second of the game.
I think he got the butt end on that one. That was a really nice save.
Hernandez looking solid here in period 1 after a couple of miscues early in this game.
You can definitely see the confidence coming out now, and that plays a big part in how someone plays their game.
This is also his first career start. He did play against St. Vincent at the end of the for the entirety of the third period. But only one period of his collegiate action, so you can definitely see maybe the nerves were still kind of in there for him. Throws it down to Nemeth. Off a couple bodies. Still looking for it. Shot by Motil. Rodillo with a loose chance, but Hernandez covers that one, falling almost like your netminder McKenzie, doing the belly flop to make the save.
If it works, it works.
See, that's her favorite position, I think, on the ice. you look over, anytime she makes a save, she's just face first on the ice.
It's a nice break. Get a
Yeah.
breather.
As that one hits off the mask of Hernandez. He shakes that one off, seems to be okay. Off the stick of Bosak, 2:43 to go here in period 1. St. Vincent 3, RMU 1. Moving it forward, nice stick from Ryan Riffner. Rendell collects for the Bearcats in the middle of the ice, throws it back into Antonellis, over to Riffner. Riffner, back to Antonellis. Throws it forward, streaking down. Bosong shakes his man off. Bosong gets the zone. Bosong tried to go down low to Barr. Bosak in to help. He hits his man. Coming in is Riffner. Off a couple more bodies. Moving forward is Capizzoli. Barr lifts his stick, takes him away, but Zach Rodilla picks it up. Rodilla dancing in. Nice play from Riffner to take away the puck. It's Barr. Shovels it on net, patted away by Stone. Capizzoli fans on the first attempt, gets the second one off, but sitting there was Weinstein, who tumbles but passes it down into the zone. McFarland chasing around the wall. Picked up, and now moving forward to St. Vincent. Capizzoli with speed, shoved off by Peltz. Capizzoli once more. Page hits him. Page still fighting with Moyer. Out with it comes Moyer, circling around the net. That one hits off the post. Kalanick up the boards. Barrett stepping in, fires a shot right to the stick of Peltz. Peltz moves it forward. Weinstein has a chance if he hurries. Stone out of his crease and throws it forward. An almost beautiful chance for RMU here. Peltz and McFarland collide with a man on the boards. Now Barrett taking it in, dancing. 1 minute now to go. Barrett around. Rodilla, Mike that is, around the circle. Through traffic, off a couple of skates, including Kalanick's. That one squeaks free. Amatucci throws it over. Has Rodilla. Back to the point of Barrett. Barrett fires. That one sails wide. Amatucci down low. Puck bouncing. Weinstein trying to corral. Ties up the stick. Amatucci's shot couldn't get there. McFarland tries to get it out. Kept alive by Holtzman. Holtzman firing it down. Loose in front. Hernandez with a save and batted out of the air and put in. I believe that was Vince Amatucci. The netminder turned forward for tonight's game. Gets the goal, and he doesn't even know how to celebrate, I don't think. He's just like skating there almost like a penguin. Like I
give
don't
him
know.
a lot of credit for doing that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
'Cause I think RMU was fighting for a goalie interference call as Amatucci was sitting right in front of the net. As I believe that is most likely his first career goal. Hence why he's a goaltender. And I'm not sure if he's played out before, if that is his first goal. But if it is, congratulations, because that doesn't happen very often if you're a
Very
goaltender.
impressive.
St. Vincent goal scored by number 31, Vincent Amatucci.
And moves it up. One more chance here for the Bearcats. McCutcheon picks it up. 1 second left. Shot and stuck away by Hernandez. But that's going to do for period 1 here. Vince Amatucci getting his first goal, the netminder. But that was a fun period. RMU, like we said, despite the score, had a pretty solid period.
Yeah, the energy is definitely up. I think they're doing a great job right now.
The lone goal from Devin Lamago in this one for the Colonials, his first of his collegiate career. As the clock strikes for a 12-minute intermission, we're going to step aside. We're going to step aside here for a little intermission ourselves. We'll be back in around 11 minutes for period number 2. Stay tuned. We're back here for period number 2 of St. Vincent and Robert Morris. Before we get started, I have the privilege next to me to talk with RMU D4 netminder along with Division 1 RMU roller superstar Luke Zukowski. Luke, welcome aboard.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So from what you've seen so far here, Luke, what do the boys need to do to have a better second period?
Our defense needs to not sit at the dots when they're coming in. They're not even at the blue line yet. That's for sure. Got to clear the net in front. There's a lot we got to work on still. We're still a new team. We're still trying to mellow together, but take some time.
Yeah. From when you got action against Worcester, a game where it was pretty lopsided to say the least. You didn't face a ton of shots, but moving forward, what do you need to do better to have more success in net?
More success. I mean, I need to do a lot more. I need to get a little bit better. Need to try and figure out our defense because sometimes they're phenomenal. Sometimes it's a little shaky, but it's just one thing we have to get through, and it's just you never know.
When the goalie was pulled, was there any thought in your mind, I'm going to shoot this, and I'm going to score a goal in this
There
game?
was. I had it perfect. I had it set down. I caught it, went to drop it. As I'm about to shoot, the ref blew the whistle, and it was a clear lane right to the net. I was not very happy with him, to say the least. And the ref was our inline coach, Carlins.
Yeah.
I had a nice few words for him.
Not a good ref sometimes with Mr. Carlins. Referees are going to make their way back on, including your team here. Let's talk about Jared Hernandez a little bit. A little bit of a shaky start for him, but it seemed like he settled down as the period went on. What have you seen from Jared in practice and throughout his game here in the first period that you've liked, or some things you want to see him improve on?
Not really anything he can improve on, especially on the first couple goals. I mean, it's his first college game.
Yeah.
First game in 5 years, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, he hasn't played a game since high school, since he's what he told us. And he had to get knee surgery right after high school, so he's trying to get back used to that. I can't really blame any of it on him.
No.
Just because our defense is just not helping.
It hasn't been a big help at all here, Luke. And also, as we mentioned in the opener for you, roller hockey superstar. You lead the league in penalty minutes.
Yeah.
But the team's really solid. They add you. They add Cam Smith. They add guys like Austin Yobi. You already have superstars like Gio Palumbo, Roman Kramer, Jeremiah Brozovic. What is this team's potential? And since today was the announcement of where National will be taking place, it's Irvine, California, near Anaheim.
Ooh.
Are we going to end up there? Or
If we don't end up there, then it'll be a pretty big shame, but we're going to end up there. I have good high hopes for it.
is this the national championship team?
This is a national championship team. This weekend we leave for Philly Saturday, got a game at 11 o'clock at night, and then 3 on Sunday, and then we come right back home for Thanksgiving break.
Zook, one last question before I let you off here.
Alrighty.
What's your expectations for your boys here in period 2?
Period 2, I want to see a lot more hustle. I want to see them use their body. They seem like they're scared to get hit. No one's taking a hit to make a play.
Yeah.
I want to see them settle in, play our game like we did in that first period against Worcester.
Who's going to score a goal?
Probably, I would say Crawford's going to hit the bar a couple times, and then he's going to finally snipe it right in.
Zook.
He's going to have a bad bounce.
Man, is he that tough to get in practice too?
Crawford's shot's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
And especially in practice. I mean, I remember the very first practice we had this year. He took a nice shot and just domed me.
Zook, thank you so much for coming on. I know
Of course.
we've been talking about this for a couple weeks now, but now we get you on. I know eventually we're going to get you on the podcast as well to elaborate a little bit more on some of these things. But Zook, thanks so much, man.
Yep, thank you for having me.
As we're going to pass the mic back off to Miss Medved and also Mr. Brozovic behind us. Hey, JB, good to see you. Also, as we mentioned, roller hockey superstar, D3 netminder as well. Back into the play. 3, welcome back. So you put your headset back on. St. Vincent with possession in the offensive zone. As I say that, the puck rolls out. Rendelik hits it off of Bosak. Holtzman carries it forward. Holtzman dancing, shot and over the glove. Almost taking out the water bottle is Jacob Holtzman. Whew, what a goal.
I think that was a bit of a lucky one. It was a golf swing.
It was almost like a golf swing. It was like a little
little
one-handed
chip.
whack.
Yeah.
I still want to see that of you. Come on.
I'm trying my best.
Are you
I keep the plus minus up. That's what's important for a D.
just the plus minus, not
Yeah.
the goals? You have your first college goal yet with when you played last year?
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. It was. Coach said it was the nicest goal all year though, so that was a nice feeling.
Yeah. St. Vincent shot hits off the post, a rocket there from Zach Rodilla.
Scored by number 81, Jacob Holtzman.
Moving forward with it to the Colonials.
And number 5, Anthony Rendon.
Watkins Lamago shot loose in front, still bouncing around, and the Bearcats
Holtzman
take it away.
from McCutcheon and Rendon.
Moving in, Barrett throws it along. Behind that it rolls to Callanan. Callanan along the wall, all the way down it rolls. Down to retrieve is Barrett, who will touch. No icing called. Romano holding in front of the net. Fresh bodies on the ice. Off the stick of the Colonials. Moving forward is Connolly now. Logan Connolly gets taken down. Nothing called off of Zach Connolly playing against him. Skating in is Ruben. Ruben corralling, trying to throw it towards the net. Lytle down to retrieve. Bearcats defense trying to move it out of the zone. They do. Through the middle. Rolls all the way to Zach Page, who will hold. Page to Connolly. Moving forward. Connolly dangling in, works his way behind the net. Connolly to the point. Shot blocked away. Now moving forward is Moyer. Back is Connolly to take that puck back. Throws it to Necht. Necht will hold. Bearcats have to touch up, and they do. And Matucci gets the line, throws it in. Trying to poke it free is Riffner. He tries to get down to McFarland. McFarland wins the foot race, but gets bodied behind the net. Next Peltz. Gets pickpocketed, move the other way. It's Capizzoli. Riffner getting back. Riffner ties him up and gets that puck away. To Weinstein. Carry it. Gets the line, moves it forward. Dancing in, shot by Riffner. Patted away from Stone. Weinstein throws it down. Peltz picks it up. Tries to shovel in front to Riffner. Riffner keeps it alive. Sends it all the way around. He looks for a line change. He'll get one. McFarland ties it up along the wall. Antonellis was back. He'll hold. Throws it over to Wolf. Wolf throws a big hit there. Braden Wolf throwing the body around. Connolly throws it forward to Holtzman. Holtzman back to Connolly. Mike Rodilla. Rodilla dancing. Tries to shovel through the net. No one home. Bosak picks it up. He gets the puck taken off him by Rendelik. We get a whistle, though, as I believe Hernandez's net is off, and that's why we'll have a stoppage. RMU with a couple good chances, Bree. What do you want to see from them offensively when they have their next zone possession?
I think the big thing right now is urgency. Know what you're going to do with the puck before you get it, and know how to get in a dangerous area before you end up with the pass.
St. Vincent wins the draw. Wolf tries to throw it around. Antonellis tied up. Leaves it off for Romano. Shot blocked there. I'm sorry, Nate Barr with the block. Holtzman moving in. Wolf tried to stick it away. Holtzman dancing. Down goes the body of a Colonial defenseman, I believe Antonellis. As that puck now works its way behind the net again. Rodilla and Antonellis fighting for it. Antonellis to Bosak. Has Bosong, hits off his skate. It'll roll all the way down. Bosong almost had the advantage there, but icing against the Colonials. I don't like the rule here where they, the no touch rule, because I think Bosong really
I mean,
could have beat that out.
he was at the red line too, so that's iffy.
So the face-off we go. Barr couldn't win it, back to the point through traffic. Almost got its way through. Working its way forward. Wolf stepping up. tries to get it out. Intercepted pass thrown in front. Good stick away from Antonella. Still battling for it. Another chance goes wide to Hernandez. To the point. Barrett down low. Antonella's body's away. Leaves it forward to Bosak. Has Bosak 2-on-1, but Bosak gets taken down. Coach Bubs wants a call. He will not get one. Bosak circling, loses the puck. Callanan steps, moves it to Page. Page keeps it alive. Throws it down low to Callanan. Along the boards, no one there. Bearcats throw it back in. Callanan receives the end once more. Off of Page, that rolls all the way to Hernandez. Oh, that was just a bad defensive play from the beginning.
I think it's really helping the Colonials right now to be able to spread out. I feel like they're beating the Bearcats with a lot of the passes, and we seem to be getting stuffed up when we get too close to each other.
As that draw, won by Lamago, all the way around to Klim. Klim tries to fight for it, squirts its way out to center. Romano hit with a nice hit. There's his man goes falling into the boards. Now Rendelik the other way with steam. Rendelik dancing, gets around Callanan, throws it in front, shot sails wide to Hernandez. Off the body of Page with a nice block. Capizzoli working, shot, and almost, and I think that may have went in, Bree.
I think I saw the net move a little bit.
I think the Colonials got lucky there. I think that may have hit just above Jared Hernandez. But the Bearcats don't seem to be putting up a fight about it unless we saw something up here that they didn't, which is a possibility.
Makes up for the trip that Crawford should have had a couple of minutes ago.
Maybe Crawford had a little bit of a dive, maybe. Maybe? No, probably not. This is a Colonial broadcast. We have to assume it's in favor of him. Sorry, Crawford. This is the Bearcats moving with it now. Moyer. His bodies go down, including Wolf's. Nice hit from Lamago. Wolf tries to get it out. Klim with a nice hit along the wall. Nemeth throws it forward. Klim can't get there. Next shot, sticked away by Hernandez and out of play. Because it seems when they try to go up that right boards, Bree, that the offensive man just can't get to the puck.
Yeah, I mean, we have been focusing a lot, too, on our team. Just the urgency of the winger to get down below their defense and make it hard to get for them to keep the puck in the zone. So that's important right now.
Holtzman off the center's draw. Passes it back to Amatucci. Fires. Sails wide. Another shot attempt on Barrett. Wolf was in front. He took away the rebound attempt but almost lost it in his skates. Connolly tries to dance free. Connolly with a nice check. Almost could have been called there. Got the stick a little bit too high. Holtzman to Barrett. Man down in front. And that's going to be called. I believe this will be Chris Nemeth for a cross check. As the man went flying down in front of the face of Hernandez, as the captain will sit for 2 minutes. As we'll see the Colonials penalty kill unit for the first time here tonight. First penalty for either side for that matter, 12-21. The other thing to mention, Breeze, like your guys as well and your team, no ice cut between 2 and 3. And I have to mention it every broadcast, but why is there not an ice cut between 2 and 3?
Yeah, that is a much needed break for these players.
I feel like if you guys got that, maybe some of those games that you guys had maybe could have went the other way. Because you guys would have been a little bit more fresh.
Game changer.
I know Coach Joseph. I know he listens to these every once in a while, but I'm still begging you, please, can we have the ice cut, please? We move forward now with the Bearcats on the power play. It's Connolly. Throws it over to Zachradilla. Fires. Blocked away. Nice block by Nick Peltz. Peltz throws it in. Radilla tries it over and taken down. Riffner got the legs of Connolly's. That rolls all the way to Stone, who will leave it off for Rendelik. Rendelik moving forward with it off the skates of Zach Radilla. Radilla moving in. Radilla with good speed. Using it along the wall, fighting for it against Antonellis. Antonellis killing time, pinning it against the wall. Radilla looking for a shot. That gets poked away. Rendelik. Down low to Radilla. Gets his pickpocketed. 2-on-1 now. Ryan Riffner with Zach Connolly. Riffner moves it forward to Connolly. The other two penalty killers change. Connolly killing more time. Dancing through with a nice dangle. Riffner has to retreat now. He does. Gets a line change for himself. All the way past St. Vincent defender. And it will not be an icing as Vince Amatucci snuck his way through and no one saw him except the referee. Rendelik moving around, waiting, looks, throws it towards the middle off Klim's stick. Chance here, spills wide of Hernandez. Page ties his man up in front. Callan pokes it free. Barrett steps up, shot, sails wide again. 2 seconds and 1, we're back to 5-on-5. Barrett walks in, off the pad. Oh my, that almost rolled in. As that shot hits off of Amatucci, sails over towards the boards. Callanan to the point to Rendelik. Fires off. Oh, it tried to go between the legs was Motel. Connolly. Back to Rendelik, kept alive. Boards not playing in the favor here. Klim somehow gets it free, and it will be a icing. We finally get a split second of a break here, but the Colonials 5 are still stuck on the ice.
Yeah, that is one of the worst feelings. You want the play to end and you ice the puck, and that's the college rule you can't change.
If I remember correctly, during the West Virginia game, person to my right of me, Miss Whitaker, tried to sneak her way off the ice and tried to hide behind a couple people. And the referee said, I think you're on
it's
the
possible.
ice.
I've mastered it.
Have you done it a couple times already?
Oh yeah, more than a couple.
Refs have no clue. You're so sneaky with it.
Slide right in there.
That puck loose in front, picked up by Connolly. He will move it forward. Couldn't get it out of the zone, though. Colonial stuck with 3 defensemen on the ice. Page can't move it out to the point. McCutcheon winds up, fires, patted away. Necht moves it down low. Klim puts it free. Colonial's going to quickly try to get a change. They will off a penalty. And the Colonials are going to go to the power play.
Bit of a scrum in front of the net.
Yeah. It looks like Tristan Moyer is going to take a seat for 2 minutes. Did you see the call by any chance?
Yeah, just it looked like a face wash, a high hit on number 8.
So Callanan draws the penalty. Moyer takes a seat, and the Colonials will go to the power play. It'll be Bo Song, Bo Sack, Nate Barr, Antonellis, and Riffner. 1. Riffner at the point. Fires it down low through sticks. Nate Barr back to Antonellis. Keeps it alive. Throws it down to Barr once more. Bo Song tried to play at the bar behind the back. Radilla picks up for the Bearcats, and now they go the other way. It's Holtzman. Poked free by Riffner. Antonellis there as well. Zach Radilla chips it in. Hits his man. And the Colonials have to reset. 30 seconds gone of the penalty. Bosak carrying it in. Dangles in. Works his way towards the net. Good stick lift. Bosak still has it. Antonellis gets tripped up in the slot. Bosak to Riffner. Riffner holding. Looking. Throws it down low. Barr chips it to Bosong. Back to Bosak, looking, shot. Tries to go glove side, a nice glove save from the netminder Stone. Some good looks.
Yeah, the power play looks really good right now.
I want to see, I know he's going to go to the bench, but that draw-up play where Bosak's sitting at the top of the circle seems to be their go-to move.
Yeah.
You guys have a similar setup move?
We can't reveal our secrets.
You think teams are watching?
I don't know. Ohio State might be trying to find some stuff out before this weekend.
If they're watching, oh yeah, Breen Medved is a terrible player. Terrible captain.
Horrible.
Maybe they will be. I have no clue. They might go back and watch some of our other games. They're going to be like, who is this Brioni that they're talking about? Yeah, we're going to catch them off guard. Doesn't suck. Does not suck. Just to be clear, we are joking. Coach Napoli, if you're watching, this is a joke. McCutcheon moves it back to the defense. 20 seconds to go on the penalty. Sent all the way down. As Captain Nemeth, my mistake, throws it along the wall. Thrown back in by McCutcheon. 10 seconds now to go on the penalty. There's a couple chances for the Colonial power play. But now with 5 seconds to go, St. Vincent killing off the clock. And they will do so as we are back to 5-on-5. Thrown in by Rubin. He gets taken down. McFarland tries to fight for it through the middle. Picked up by Moyer. Moyer skates in. Firing to the chest of Hernandez. Who will stop that one? I don't know if you heard, Bree, when I was talking to Luke Zukowski, that Jared Hernandez has not played a game in 5 years.
That is extremely impressive that he's doing this good right now.
Yeah, his first collegiate start.
Yeah, you would not be able to tell.
Really? And he said that he had leg surgery right coming out of high school, so that's what stopped him from playing. And this is his first start. I mean, he had, like we said, he had the little bit of game action against St. Vincent last week, but incredible for Jared Hernandez to be able to.
Good for him for that. He looks very good in that right now.
He does. Solid from the blue helmet monster of Jared Hernandez. That puck will roll all the way down. That's not going to be an icing, as there's the Conley legs once more, putting the pressure on Bergman. Conley pinning him against the wall. Romano comes out with it, throws it towards the middle. Lytle is there. Couldn't get it. Antonellis has to get back. He's getting pressured hard. Antonellis moving it forward. Romano tried to dangle through. Lytle tries to poke it free. Stepping up, thrown in by Mike Radilla. Antonellis to Riffner. Riffner can't get it out. Zach Radilla. And Riffner fighting for it. Riffner prevails. And he'll move forward. Ryan Riffner with speed gets into open territory. Riffner firing into the chest of Stone. Gets the extra whack, but couldn't get the rebound.
I really like the style of play of Riffner. As a defenseman, I know it's not always easy to jump up like that, and I feel like he's been leading a lot of the offensive chances that we've had this game so far.
He might have learned from you, maybe, from watching the last game.
I think I need to learn from him. He's not afraid to take it up.
It's a two-way street. Learn from each other,
Give
right?
and take.
Callanan throwing it down, blocked away by Renwick. Weinstein throws it to Peltz. Peltz in front. McFarland was there. Peltz gets taken down. McFarland to the point. Over the stick of Callanan off a weird bounce. Hernandez is going to come out of the net to play it. Throws it behind the wall. Peltz lets it go past. Page picks it up, tries to go for Weinstein. He's going to skate it down. Rendelik throws it back in to Callanan. Shoveling it up, tried to go through the referee. But the referees are not invisible, so that's going to hit him again. As Callanan to the referee 2 times in a row as he's asking some questions about that. As we all wish the referees, we could shoot through, but that's just not how this works.
Thankfully, nothing bad coming out of that.
No.
First one scared me a bit.
We never want to see an official go down. And that's why I say we wish the refs were invisible and we could shoot through them. Moving forward to Bosong. Plays it forward to Bosak as the Bees line. Moving forward. Bosak throws a huge hit right there on Amatucci. Now the other way. Holtzman looking. Towards the middle. Right there's Capizzoli. Getting the pad over was Hernandez on a nice stop. Down low. Throwing it forward through a couple of sticks. Was Nemeth trying to play it. Now Wolf along the wall. Handed in by Amatucci. Staying on side of the Bearcats. 4:40 to go in period 2. Wolf can't get it out. Amatucci looking. Throws it towards the net. Bouncing and saved by Hernandez. Barr got taken down right at the end of that whistle. I didn't see much, but it seems like the intensity's starting to pick up a little bit from both sides.
Yeah, and I mean, I think the Colonials are starting to realize if they can keep the Bearcats to the outside, they're not much of a threat. We saw it on the PK and just in regular play too.
It's a quick shot from Motil. Easy save for Hernandez with the glove. And that's a goalie's dream of a chance right there. And here we go again. Barr winning it back to Wolf. Plays it up the bar once more, trying to get through traffic. St. Vincent corrals behind the net, looking. Bosong takes it away. Carter Bosong. Tried to go for Bosak, a little bit of an errant pass. Bosak does get a hold of it though. Bosong looking. Couldn't get through the traffic. There's a huge hit thrown by Crawford Bosak. Now the other way. Nemeth moves it forward. Bosak chips it in. Off the bench, no icing. Colonials get a change, take advantage of it. Mike Rodilla throws it down towards the net, sticked away by Hernandez, leaves it off for Riffner. Riffner, here he goes again. Plays it forward to Romano. Romano fighting for it. Bouncing through in favor of the Bearcats. Riffner gets back and pokes it out of Damage's way. Antonellis pinning against the wall. Looking for somewhere to go. Back to the point. Barrett throws it down through traffic. Riffner reads it and picks it up. Ryan Riffner once again having a phenomenal game defensively, both on the offensive side of things and lockdown defensively. Looking for somewhere to go. Riffner to Antonellis. Off the stick of Romano. Down to Chase's Lamago. Klim gets a hold of it. Through the middle, tried to get Klim in stride. Riffner with a chance off bodies. Clock has disappeared and has rejoined us once again. As the Clock, not a fan of RMU hockey recently, as it's gone out quite a couple of times throughout the last couple games. As a cross check to the back, taken down was a Colonial. Slow to get up is Capizzoli holding his man down. That was Mitch Klim once again. Dancing into the Bearcats. Chance saved by Hernandez. That one hit him up high. Romano gets it out. That'll work its way all the way down. Will it roll to Stone? Oh, that was close. Literally a centimeter, if that. And that's right on net.
I've always wanted to see one of those go in. Goalie watching it the whole way.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
I mean, it could happen.
You put enough steam on that, and the goalie's not paying attention, and they're just like, oh,
or they think
crap.
it's going wide, and it's not wide.
Oh, no. Rendelik fires, kind of fans on that one. Stick gave way. Bergman throws it low, trying to move it forward. Rendelik couldn't keep it alive. Bearcats have to touch up. Hernandez leaves it off. Antonellis moving it forward, gives it to Riffner. Riffner out wide. Rubin to Connolly, shot, sails wide on that. Lytle tumbles as he tries to take his shot. And then a roll all the way down. Chance for Logan Connolly against Riffner. Riffner gets back and gets a stick on it. Riffner once again preventing another goal for St. Vincent. Trying to get out Antonellis. His own body was in the way. Riffner gets down and blocks it. This is the Ryan Riffner show here in period number 2. Off a couple more sticks, still fighting for it through the middle, taken away by Riffner. We just assume every play at this point is 24 and white.
1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute
There it is. Alexia Martinez on the PA. That's what we've been waiting for.
We love it.
She's so happy. She did a good job. We have to see that more out of her, I think.
Oh, yeah, she has it in her.
Maybe reverse roles. You go down there one game, and I get her up here with me for a game. What do we say?
I think that's fair.
You want to do
That's
PA?
fair. Yeah, try everything.
Will you get excited like X did there, or like
Oh,
Peltz
yeah.
did for your game?
I don't know if I can be as good as Peltz, but I'll try.
The only downside from Peltz, and this isn't coming from me, this is coming from Martinez, is she said he got way too excited
Yeah.
when the other girl on the other team got a hat trick.
We had this conversation today.
Did you have it with Pelts?
No, with X.
Oh, okay.
But I agree.
Just a little too excited?
You can't make them feel good about that kind of stuff.
It's partially my fault. I told him to be energetic, so you can blame it on me, I guess. She was like, at that point, I just want to pull myself. It was a close game, to say the least.
Yeah, it was a very good game.
Rapidly moving forward is McFarland. He gets it in. Pelts to chase. Speaking of Pelts on the ice, McFarland throws it towards the net, bouncing through. Pelts tries to tie him up. 10 seconds to go now. Hits off the skate of the captain. Works its way out. Weinstein throws it towards the net. 3 seconds to go. Pelts wraps it around, tries to poke it forward, and that'll do it for period 2. Nick Pelts showing the hustle there to get a chance, but Bree, that'll conclude period 2. Thoughts for the Colonials going into period 3?
Honestly, I think they didn't lose any intensity during that period, which that's the most important part of the second. Yeah, like I said before, the box is working in the D zone, so I think they need to focus on that, and I think they look really good right now.
I think so too. It was a good showing for the Colonials here, as we're going to step aside momentarily, as there won't be an ice cut, but for us to catch a break, we're going to step aside. We'll be back in about a minute or two with period 3. Welcome back for period number 3, as that was about a minute-long break. Didn't help us out very much. Probably didn't help them out either. But here we go for period 3, and this should be an exciting one. Hopefully the Colonials can strike here.
A couple times.
Specifically 4 and give up
Yes.
0. I want to go to overtime, because that would be fun. The captain moves it forward, Nemeth. Puck stuck along the referee. He gets out of the way, picked up by Capizzoli. Gets into open territory, looks, has a man streaking down his neck, but a glove save from Hernandez. Capizzoli once more, looks, tries to get around the net. Nemeth right there to take away the stick. Bosak down there as well, back to the point to Barrett. Barrett. Some Capizzoli tried to get across, diving down was Bosong. Bosong gets it again, chips it free. He's going to skate it down so the offense can change. Necht pokes it forward. Hernandez will cover momentarily, and he will keep, as Capizzoli was coming down hard on him. 19:04 to go in period 3. Looks like St. Vincent's off to a decent start, looking for 50 in black for his first goal.
He was
Mitchell
close
Necht.
earlier.
Yeah, he's had a couple chances, hasn't put one home quite yet. Colonial's trying to prevent that here.
Got a brick wall in that.
Yeah, the brick wall of Jared Hernandez. He's seen a ton of shots his way.
Yeah, he's playing good.
Forward to Romano. Pokes it in. Lamago trying to fight for it. Page looking, throws it down towards the net. Colonials did not touch up. They do now. And we'll go after the puck as that one goes all the way down to Callanan. Plays it over to Page. Holtzman skates through. Page loses his stick. 2-on-1. Holtzman looking, firing, and saved. Page tried to kick it forward and takes a beautiful tumble, an elegant tumble down to the ice. As we all know what question's going to be asked on the podcast tomorrow with Zach Page. As he tried to provide the soccer skills. Rendelik walking the line, almost offsides. Colonials wanted that call, didn't get it. McCutcheon throws it down. Page with the snowy pants throws it forward, trying to get a change. They do, and that's too many men. Yeah, that was a pretty easy call for the officials there.
Yeah, I broadcasted that one too. Big opportunity right now.
Huge opportunity, as you said, Bree. As looks like Bergman was going to serve the penalty here. St. Vincent's defense was just a little jumpy coming off the bench. As Martinez opening the door, great job from her.
Not always good at that.
Let's see if, oh no, we have to go back to the preseason game, don't we? Too many men.
She causes those penalties.
She does. Professional door opener, yeah, right. That one hits off the stick of Bosak, almost in. Barr looking. Throws it towards the middle off Bosak stick. Stacking up was Riffner. Couldn't keep it in. Rodilla pokes it forward. Breakaway chance from Motil. Shoveling down hard to the ice was Nate Barr. Bosak gets hit hard. Moves it forward to Antonellis. Working in. Antonellis shot sails over the head. Riffner keeps it alive. Down low to Bosong. Minute 25 to go on the penalty for the bench minor. Rodilla moves forward with Motil. Rodilla picking up on his backhand. Nice play from Riffner once again to take away the stick. Nate Barr leading the rush to Bosak. Works his way towards the middle. Bosak tried to dance through. Barr couldn't keep it in. We get a whistle. I did not see. Was it offsides or?
I'm not sure.
What do we got here?
I don't know what that hand signal means either.
Are we going to center? I did not see what happened here. But regardless, we'll stay 5-on-4 at center. Connolly wins it back to Nemeth. Up to Lytle. Lytle fans on the attempt. Connolly tried to push it forward. Picked up by Rendelik, skates through. Wolf, 2-on-1. Rendelik looks, fires across, and McCutcheon couldn't hit him on the cross pass. McCutcheon dancing with it, gives to Moyer. Ruben was there, Ruben still fighting for it. Nemeth throws it up, Rendelik keeps it alive, throws it down towards the net, sticked away from Hernandez. Wolf couldn't play it around. Moyer shoveling off his man Chance in front, sails wide again. Rendelik chance and scores. Whoa. Through traffic.
That was a nice shot.
With 12 seconds to go on the penalty, a penalty kill goal for St. Vincent makes it 6-1 and almost provides a dagger into this game, Bree.
I will say, as much as the score shows right now, the Colonials have not given up in terms of effort this whole time. They're all covering for each other, so that's a good sign moving forward.
It's a really good sign, and St. Vincent, obviously a Division III opponent, Colonials a Division IV, so a little bit of a, they moved up for a reason, to say the least. Even strength here for both sides. Moving up with it, Wolf looking. Along the wall has Weinstein. Leaves it off for Peltz. Peltz just throws it in. They stay on sides. Peltz throws it to Weinstein. Intercepted by St. Vincent. McFarland tries to fight for it. Weinstein throws it down behind the net. Peltz chasing it. Shipped along. Zach Page throws it over. Tried to get Weinstein in stride. Couldn't quite get his stick. 15-15 on the clock. Forward pass all the way past Mike Rodilla. Down it'll go, and it'll be a Bearcats icing. If I'm also not mistaken, they're actually called the Polar Bearcats.
I did not know that.
At least that is what the introduction said via Phil Baczynski the last time these two teams met. I thought it was a joke until I actually looked down at the score sheet and it actually says Polar Bearcats.
I did not know that.
It's a weird name to say the least. But hey, we're gonna call them the Bearcats still, because I completely forgot about till just this moment. That hit was a high hit. And yeah, that's going to be called. As he got him a little up high there.
I think a bit behind too.
Yeah, 2 minutes for boarding the call on Devin Lamago. As he's getting word on why it was called. I think he's saying that the St. Vincent player kind of turned his back to him as soon as they made contact. But the referee, obviously from up here, it looked that way. But it may have actually been, a little bit of his own doing, but
yeah,
we can't say so.
I think the thing that the referees try to enforce is that if you do see someone turning, it's your job to pull up.
Yeah. A nice face-off win from the Colonials. They're going to send it down. Stone out of his net. Chasing down is Romano. As him and Klim are the unit. Devin Lamongo with a goal and a penalty now. 2/3 of the way of the ACHA hat trick. All he needs now is an assist. Shot through traffic, saved from Hernandez. Poked forward and free. And chasing it down is Klim. Rendelik through the middle. Good stick from Romano, who throws it wisely in and gets a change. Penalty killer's off to a good start here. Rendelik holding, looking for somewhere to go. Fires it hard along the wall. Antonellis was there, but the Bearcats do get the zone. Antonellis will pick up and send it down. And with speed, here comes Connolly. Connolly tried to get there. Stepping in is Peltz. He gets hit down. And now numbers the other way for St. Vincent. Rendelik shovels through. Connolly there. Riffner picks it up. Dangles through one. Pokes it forward. Dangles through two. Riffner around the net. Looking for somewhere to go. Riffner loses it. But a nice play to kill off some clock from 24 and white. And Matucci fans on the attempt. Through the middle. Nemeth to Connolly. Connolly danced through one. His stick is in the hands as he's going to wisely drop it right in front of the bench. Because we did see a call last time these two played, or maybe it was the D1 game where Rutherford threw the stick of the opposing player, because that will get called as a diving play from Hernandez to make that stop. Shot patted away from Hernandez. Riffner gets it out. Peltz finishes the job, and that'll do it for the Colonial penalty kill. Out of the box comes Lamongo. Skating forward is McCutcheon, gets around Barr through the middle, patted away. McCutcheon with two Colonials around. Bosak helps takes him down. Nemeth shakes him off as soon as he gets up. Behind the net, Bosak tries to chip it around, hits his guy. 12:27 to go. Bodies falling all over the ice, including Lamongo's there. Wolf stepping up and clears it as he looks for a change. Offense, as a stick goes flying, a Bosak, bodies and equipment items all over the ice here. That shot sails over the head of Hernandez. Wolf moving it forward. Bosak gets off the ice. Killing time, dancing through his bar. As he gets lit up, and he's down. As Connolly shot, gloved, and Barr is slow to get up, as that was a reverse hit that just got him way up high. As he is back to his feet, not happy at all. As it did look a little bit high.
Yeah, I'm not sure why there wasn't a call on that.
Barr wondering the same as well as he hops his way into the bench. As we'll see if he'll be able to continue moving forward, or if he'll have to go through protocol.
Use the intensity in their favor.
Connolly on the draw. Moves it to Rubin. Rubin shot through the middle, trying to get a stick on it. Was Lytle. Tied up by Rendelik. We'll get a stoppage. As we have a goalie change. It looks like Ethan Lyons is going to come into the game. And this is nothing against Hernandez. I believe this is just for their goaltenders to get playing time. So Ethan Lyons is going to come into the net now wearing 29. Up, fumbles the water bottle. That's not how you want to start. But good to see him in the crease now.
Now goal for RMU, number 29, Ethan Lyons.
As also on the bench is Keegan Mackey, 33. You wonder maybe if he'll get a little bit of time as well.
I would love to see him in that.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Last couple minutes.
That'd be fun. As Hernandez all smiles when he gets to the bench, and deservedly so.
Yeah, he played an amazing game.
There's nothing to hang your hat on, Jared. Not one thing. As Page going to show some encouragement for Ethan, the netminder now. Started one game last year. Made it through 2 periods, left the game with a concussion. So this is his second collegiate appearance. Page and Cowan defensively. It'll be Conley's unit with Ruben and Lytle. Connolly wins it forward. Lytle picks it up. Lytle to the point. Winding up his Page. Firing a shot. Sticked away from Stone. Sent all the way down it goes. And that'll be an icing. Lions with the hand up high. And all the way back we'll go. So far, so good from Lions. 0 shot attempts, 0 saves, and 1 called icing.
100% save percent.
Let's see how long it'll continue for this game. Hopefully the whole game.
Yeah.
As Connolly in the draw here. Fighting for playing time. He's done phenomenal so far. Speed hit. Another one of those key impact freshmen. High stick. Refusing to touch it was Page. This time they do. St. Vincent asking, wait, I thought he touched it. No, you didn't.
Good deception by Page.
As that's going to rule all the way to center. The Wednesday night crowd in full here at Clearview Arena. Connolly vibing to the music before the draw. As a couple of changes for St. Vincent before the draw. Connolly couldn't win that one. Thrown in. And all the way around for Page to retrieve. Page firing it. Holtzman plays it down the Page, throwing a nice hit on the dot on Holtzman. Chance in front. Off sticks. RMU attempts to get it out. Ruben gets a handle on it. Towards center. And St. Vincent throws it back in. Page along the wall. McCutcheon. Off a couple more sticks. Out it rolls all the way into the other zone. It's now picked up by Connolly. As they say offsides. Bree, you're shaking your head no.
Yeah, that was... no comment.
No comment? You can say it. This is an open space here.
Yeah, I think that was not offsides at all.
I think that was really close.
A good opportunity for us to create something there.
His momentum moving forward is a big thing. Excuse me, kind of a yawn here, as now we're approaching 10:45 here. One of the later games we've had here on the channel as of late. As a huge hit thrown along the wall by Rendelich. He sees all over Weinstein to the left of us. As Weinstein can't get up, Rendelich saying, I'm not touching him. As the referee's like, all right, both of you get off. As Barr, it looks like, is most likely maybe done for the night. Is now moving forward. Are the Colonials? It's Riffner. Dancing, firing, shot and saved by Stone. Stepping up, McFarland couldn't get there. McFarland chasing it down now. Bergman for the Bearcats to Rendelich. McFarland picks it off. McFarland still fighting for it. Gets hit by Rendelich. They exchange some words and body taps. As the stick of McFarland goes flying. Colonials have to touch up. Antonellis will just throw it in. Bosong on the attack. Nate Barr back on the ice, which is good to see. Wolf behind the net looking. Just under 10 minutes to play. Wolf along the boards of Bosong. Through Rendelich's stick all the way down. No icing called. Chris Nemeth with a hit on Rendelich. Bosong fighting for it. Out with it come the Bearcats again, 3-on-2. Connolly backdoor to Motil. Shot sails wide of Lions. May have got a piece of that one for his first save of the night. Bosong plays it out, thrown back in. It's now Wolf. Medved through the middle. Chance for Rodilla. Fires and scores. Zach Rodilla with an absolute shot from the slot. Right through the chicken wing of Ethan Lyons. And make it 7-1.
I think the thing to focus on right now is patience with the puck. If you take the second, even just a second, to look and make sure you know where you're going with it first, that can make a world of difference rather than just hitting it to the other team.
As it looks, we do have a net minding change for St. Vincent as well. As 29 Donovan Baxter is in the nets.
Score 19, Zach Radilla.
Zach Radilla, 2 goals in the game for him, the freshman
That's Radilla,
out of
unassisted.
Norwin High School.
44.
Still fighting for it. Out that it goes. It's Zach Radilla again. Radilla walking in, cross pass, and diving over was Lyons. Moving forward with it now. Through the middle, shot attempt, and it goes in. Somehow Tyler Antonella snuck that one through, his second of the season. And the Colonials strike back just like that to get something going here.
And to go off what I was saying, held onto the puck and took it down himself. Was able to finish.
Donovan Baxter. First shot attempt, and it goes through for his first appearance of the year.
RMU goal scored by number 9,
Rendelet.
Tyler Antonellis.
Goes it forward.
Unassisted. Time of the goal, 7:58. It's Antonellis, unassisted.
Necht working into the zone. Throws it down, line sticks it away. Back to Lytle. Bergman now. To Necht. In front, Lines pokes it out of danger. Rendlick stepping forward, firing it down, patted away. Necht to the point, to Bergman. Has Capizzoli dancing in, fires off the crossbar. Oh, thank your lucky stripes, Ethan Lyons there. Capizzoli. Looking through the middle, through traffic, loose in front, and saved by Lyons. As a little slow to get up, shaken up for that matter, as he seems to be good. Takes his helmet off for a moment, and he is good to go. Now, it's obviously scary when your goalie goes down for more than a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Has moved forward with it now. Amatucci fighting for it along with Clem. Amatucci slashing his stick. Wolf skating it up. Wolf has McFarland, kicks it forward. McFarland shoves it to Peltz. Now the other way. Holtzman has McCutcheon streaking down. Riffner can't get a stick. He does the second attempt and knocks off McCutcheon's stick. Hits him along the walls. Those two battle for it. Riffner collects, wins the battle, puts on the little spin move, and continues up. Riffner, oh, a bad play. The net comes off, but stopped by Lyons as well. As regardless, the net helping out Ethan Lyons there.
Yeah, never a bad play to cut through the middle if you have good, solid possession, but you got to make sure you get it out of there as quick as possible.
It's Peltz on the draw, wins it back. So also, if I'm not mistaken, Nick Peltz will make his first appearance on the broadcast this Saturday for the Division I game against the West Virginia Mountaineers.
I'm sure that will be interesting.
I'm sure that'll be a very fun time. As Rodilla's shot goes towards the 5-hole of Lyons, makes the save. Peltz pickpocketed, Amatucci working in. Amatucci throws it towards the net off the stick of Peltz. Wolf can't get around. It's loose in front, still battling for it. Lyons down, puck still bouncing. Rodilla tries the Michigan attempt, couldn't do it. Michigan would have been very cool there. But Barrett goes past him, McFarland chasing it down. How cool would it have been if we would have called it Michigan?
Yeah,
In a good and a bad way.
I definitely was not expecting anyone to even try that tonight. So
Oh, no. In a good and a bad way, I want to see a Michigan.
from us.
Yes, from us. But if it's another team, I'll be like, oh, it's cool, I guess.
Feel bad for the goalie, but
Yes,
cool. We saw it in person.
exactly. Maybe I finally get an Nacho show for the 4th time this season. But when I send them clips, they don't respond to me.
I tried a couple times. Haven't had a response yet.
Yeah. I've sent a couple of fun clips, but other clips just somehow make their way on. No idea how.
X and Kenzie got on.
They did. I got on for a a clip from the D3 game of Tyler Weekley's penalty shot where the goalie made a save and the goalie sent it to Ouchie Show and somehow it got on. So that was my latest appearance on that one. I know he got on, CJ, Buckeye, and I got on for Justin Adamski's 100th point, 101, 102 for his hat trick. So that was our other appearance. I know there's a couple other I'm forgetting.
Yeah, that one deserves it.
That was amazing, dude. First game this season. He went on the pod right beforehand, too. I think of it as good luck, but the goalies have ruined the good luck for us. Thank you to Alexia Martinez, the most recent victim, along with Parker Rutherford. No, you guys played great games. But, yeah, there seems to be a goalie jinx. No more goalies on the podcast for a little bit. Just for the meantime.
We didn't have a goal or a win.
As Rendelik gets taken down, he's hunched over. He does get up, though. You guys had good games. You guys are defensemen. I don't expect points out of you.
Yeah, true. Plus minus.
Yes, plus minus matters, though. Which wasn't terrible. I think you were like a -2 at the worst.
Which is...
That's the worst. Trying to move forward was Lamongo. Rendelik looking. Has Capizzoli. Stepping up was Connolly. Under 4 minutes to play now. What do we see here, Bree?
Looks like Lamongo got tied up a bit with number 2 on the Bearcats. So some punching.
Cross check.
Yeah, a pie in the face.
So Capizzoli is going to sit for 2. 3:57 to go. So before the game expires, Coach Bubbs and his squad will have a power play. Also, shout out to the beautiful-looking Andrew Keel in his suit on the bench there, being tonight's equipment manager, one of the 6 goaltenders for this Division IV Colonial squad. Usually up here in the broadcast booth with us, but tonight doing some EQ work.
Looking very professional down there.
Very professional. As out of the net comes Lyons to hold. Gives it to Riffner. A little stick twirl before collecting it. Riffner to Callanan. Gets poked off by Radilla. Radilla's looking for a hat trick. Skating in. Looking. Throws it across through traffic. Taken away by the Colonial defense. Now forward to Rubin. Has Romano firing. Saved by Baxter. Connolly shovels it in. Romano behind the net looking. In front tried to go for Rubin. He steps up. And coming out with it are the Bearcats, sending it all the way down as they'll get a couple of changes. Lines out of his net to try to hold as he gives it to Callanan. A minute to go on the penalty. Connolly gets hit hard in open territory. Rubin goes for Romano. Connolly shaken up, makes his way to the bench. Hard hit along the wall. Rendelik gets a stick of the butt end, it looks like, of Rubin. As he's a little shaken up. Some words between both of them. Rendelik staying on. 35 seconds to go on the penalty. Antonellis skating it forward. To the point, tried to go to Rubin. Couldn't get him. Riffner retreats and looks. Has Antonellis. Move forward. Had Riffner just a step off sides. And we'll get a stoppage at 21 seconds to go on the penalty. This is a good look for Riffner. I think he got a little bit pushed off sides there, though.
I always like to see the D jumping up like that.
Take a page out of their book there soon for their next game.
Hopefully.
Peltz wins it forward for McFarland. Couldn't keep it in, touching up, and now will attack. 2:11 to go. Along the boards, Page settling. Throws it over to Antonellis. Pokes it forward for Peltz. Peltz shipping in. McFarland will chase. Even strength. Puck goes out of play with a minute 53. As I believe that'll come out. Will it stay inside? It will.
Yes.
As we do get the puck back, services of Sid Spazzolo are no longer needed down there as he went to go get the puck. Superstar Sid Spazzolo, sorry. Forgot the nickname in there. Couldn't use the other nickname on stream as well as in the PA announcing last game. As we debated on it, but we decided against it.
That's a secret nickname.
Yeah, secret nickname for only a couple of us to call her, I guess. The chance in front, loose, poked forward, not into the net, still diving her bodies, and it somehow does go in.
I give them credit for the effort on that one. Goalie kind of gets pulled out of the net, and they didn't give up that whole time.
I have no idea who touched that puck last. Maybe two, Capizzoli, maybe.
Group effort.
Yeah. Everyone gets the goal on that. Everyone knows on the ice. I don't know. But with a minute 26, make it 8-2. Almost identical score to the last time these two teams met. As Nemeth tries to win it forward. Handed down by Antonellis. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike Rodella gets the goal. Had a hat trick last time these two teams played. Motil skating in. Motil looking through the middle, picked off, and now the other way comes Captain Nemeth. Pokes into the zone. Lytle will chase it down. 1 minute to go. X Martinez reminding us of the clock. There's McCutcheon. Skates in. Big hit along the wall. Barrett through traffic. Nemeth now. Bodying. Takes down man as well, including McCutcheon. As moving forward is Lamongo. Devin Lamongo. Looking. Throws it towards the net. Baxter on his off angle will stop. 26.4 to play. A good chance. Down low. So close to the second goal.
Yeah, and I think that's something to note. They really haven't given up this whole time.
They haven't at all. I mean, they've continued the automatic pressure here, and
Yeah.
despite the score, like I said, it tells a completely different story.
Yeah, I think the score is not showing at all how hard the Colonials have worked this game.
Pelt stepping on. Rubin on the faceoff. Wins it back to Riffner. Through the slot looking, firing glove save from Baxter. Rebound. Behind the net it rolls. Romano to Rubin. Still fighting for it. Stepping up is Callan, and he keeps it alive. 10 seconds to go. Colonials looking for one more before the period ends. Fired by Riffner and scores. Ryan Riffner with a little stick twirl to end it. And he gets a well-deserved, well-rewarded goal.
I think that's a perfect way to end this game.
Yes,
He deserves it.
very much deserved. His second goal of the season for 24 and white. Son of Coach Riffner, the D3 team. Brother of the other legend, Norman Riffner, former Colonial legend. Very, very deep roots for Mr. Ryan Riffner. Rubin on the assist, along with Owen Romano. 3 seconds and 2 as they'll throw it down, and that'll do it. 8-3 the final in favor of St. Vincent. But in general, just a very, very fun game, Bree.
Yes. Good attitudes all around.
It was good to have you on the broadcast as well.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thank you.
I know you've been asking for a bit, and finally able to make it happen.
I appreciate it.
And then obviously Sunday you guys have a big game against Ohio State. They
Yeah.
have Friday and Saturday games, but scheduling conflict.
Yeah, so we head up to Ohio State Sunday morning.
Yeah, so that's going to be very fun. For this D4 squad, though, they will be home Friday night against Carnegie Mellon University for more divisional matchup as they look to strike back in the division foes. Lost to Cal U in the first game. So they are 1-1 in divisional play, 1-3 in overall play, but 1-1 in divisional is the only one that really matters to this point. Obviously, a win's a win to build, but this is a game pretty much just for fun almost.
And seeing what your capabilities are and what you need to work on as a team, which it's never a bad thing to face your mistakes and see what needs to be worked on. I feel like that helps more than a win sometimes.
As the Colonials shake hands with the referee before exiting the ice here. Bearcats off to the other side. As a cool moment here between Wolf and number 17 for St. Vincent. Shaking hands, both partially blind. It's really cool to see both of them out on the ice. Acknowledging each other as both phenomenal athletes and being able to play despite
Yes.
some capabilities against them. But Wolf, obviously a great game for him. But Bree, let's do some 3 stars for the Colonials here. Who do you got?
I'm gonna have to say Riffner. It's my
Riffner.
first star.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Hernandez first star.
Hernandez first star.
Riffner second star.
Okay.
And I mean Lamago with the goal.
Yeah. That's hard to. It's hard to disagree with you on that one, but I want to be different, you know. So let's
Yeah.
go. I'll go one Riffner, just for his two-way play and finally getting a goal at the end there.
Yeah.
I'll go Hernandez too. For his phenomenal play. He mentioned the story that Luke Zukowski told us in between periods 1 and 2. And then it's hard not to go with Lamongo, but you know, I'm gonna give it to Zach Conley.
Yeah.
He- his
he
200
never
foot
gives
game
up.
His 200-foot game was incredible tonight.
And
He-
not even just pressure, but physicality too. It's hard to be so physical the entirety of a game, but
Yeah.
he makes it look easy.
Bree, your closing words before we sign off here tonight?
Let's go Colonials.
Let's go Colonials. So from our whole broadcast crew here at Clearview Ice Arena, St. Vincent 8, RMU 3, from Mr. Graphics Man, Mr. Nathan Mauser. To the right of me, Miss Haley Whitaker on the camera. Brianna Medved on color commentary. I'm Cadeyn McCrory saying so long. We'll see you possibly Friday night for some D4 action between Carnegie Mellon. If not, we'll see you Saturday for Division I hockey versus West Virginia. So stay tuned to the Twitch channel for a lot more exciting hockey this weekend. Have a great night, everybody.